Breaking news in Los Angeles as the city finds itself in a fifth day of demonstrations over deportation sweeps by ICE agents. Minutes ago, officers from the LAPD confronted protesters in the streets. Hundreds of Marines have now been deployed to that city, along with 2,000 more National Guard troops now acting in a federal capacity at President Trump's direction.
We have team coverage as protests are popping up nationwide, including here in Chicago. Let's start with CBS News correspondent Danya Backus. She's live for us in Los Angeles. Danya.
Yeah, and here in just the last hour or so, there has been an increased police presence, as you guys said, because there was some type of incident with protesters and law enforcement. We've been in here for most of the morning, and there have been peaceful protests until about the last hour when we saw police moving in and moving some of those protesters. That barricade now set up here with protesters coming to this area and standing in front of them. This all comes as thousands of National Guard troops are in Los Angeles.
Police and small groups of protesters clashed in Los Angeles for a fourth night.
This is not right. They should not be coming into our city and shooting us with rubber bullets while we're trying just to express our concerns, just to get them to do things a different way.
Police say they arrested nearly 100 people following isolated instances of violence and looting, like at this Apple store in downtown Los Angeles.
The unrest that has happened are a few blocks within the downtown area. It is not all of downtown, and it is not all of the city.
On Monday, President Trump doubled the number of National Guard troops deployed to L.A. to 4,000. 700 Marines have also arrived. L.A. Mayor Karen Bass insists the uninvited military presence is unnecessary and accuses the president of escalating tensions.
I feel like we've all been in Los Angeles a part of a grand experiment to see what happens when the federal government decides they want to roll up on a state or roll up on a city and take over.
As these protests continue, today state officials asked a federal judge to grant a temporary restraining order that blocks troops from engaging in law enforcement activities such as searches and arrests.
Protesters have also taken to the streets in other cities, including Dallas and San Francisco.
This is the community talking, right? So it shows that we know that immigrants are part of our community. These are the folks that we work with, go to school with, my kid goes to school with.
Tuesday, President Trump said he hasn't ruled out invoking the Insurrection Act. He also put other cities on notice if demonstrations get out of hand.
I can inform the rest of the country that when they do it, if they do it, they're going to be met with equal or greater force than we met right here.
He added troops will remain in Los Angeles, quote, until there is no danger.
And though there is a lot of activity right now, I want to stress once again that these protests have been peaceful for most of the day until about the last hour. And even as police started to disperse the crowd, it still remained relatively peaceful here. Just want to give you guys a little perspective of just how much all of this is costing. Well, a top Pentagon official testified to Congress that the estimated cost of deploying the National Guards and U.S. Marines to Los Angeles is around $134 million. Reporting live from Los Angeles, I'm Danya Backus. Back to you.
Danya, thank you for the update.